I hope it's not too loud to record here, but I wanted to go outside for once and also record a more positive video after my last 2 videos were really hard and sad and necessary. But I want to now document also the more hopefully hopeful side of a mourning process, of going through something difficult and standing up and healing or starting to heal. I'm still in the midst of that. I don't think I'm back at 100%, but I want to document as well what are some of the things that helped me, in case they can help you as well, and in case you can relate to some of this, whether it's the same pain in the chess world that you're going through or something unrelated to it. I want to talk today in a more broader term, focusing on the recovery, the healing process, and what those feelings might be like and what could help. Hopefully this is just my personal journey, and honestly it helps me so much to sit down with you and reflect on things. I feel like the comment section on my previous 2 videos was therapy to me, to process together something that's incredibly difficult to process, and also for me to sit down and face these emotions and want to reflect on things and not hide from them, because it's something that I definitely wasn't doing for the majority of my life. I would be someone that would not be in sync with her emotions when they were negative. I would be in denial. I would not want to feel them. I would pretend everything is okay, and then I would pay the price for it by lashing out at my friends and loved ones, having anger bursts and all sorts of other negative explosions, among other things, because I wasn't healing, I wasn't processing, I wasn't okay feeling sad things. I didn't want to feel them, and who wants to? In reality, it's tough, but it's needed. So I want to first of all tell you that you are brave. If you're feeling something that's sad, that's tough, that's painful, and you are feeling the feeling, that's already courage. That takes courage. So please know that I'm really proud of you, and I started to be proud of me too, because I'm no longer hiding from the pain. I don't want to be sad, I don't want to be crying, but it's needed sometimes in order to understand difficult, tough things and process them as they should be processed, and grow and heal from them with time at your own pace, but feel the feelings even when they are really tough to feel. Now, with this video, I also want to, of course, say some more promising and hopeful things, and that after feeling all the pain and sadness, whatever it is that you might be going through, I'm gonna use my own example for describing the feelings, but it could be anything else too. I hope that some of this will resonate with you regardless. I feel like a supportive environment helps so much, and I am incredibly lucky that I have a very loving and supportive boyfriend. I have a very loving and supportive family, and I have so many friends that reached out to me when I was struggling, and so many of you guys wrote in the comments, posted on my social media, and with all that I got to feel that support both in life, in person, and also online. And I hope that you get one or the other or both, because I feel like even if people don't really know what you might be going through, I hope that online, if there's people that are going through similar things, they will be able to relate, and they will be able to validate your feelings and make you not feel alone in what you're going through. And I feel like that's so important. I used to think every man for themselves, and I've been like that my whole life, you know. Deal with your own shit, pick yourself up, you gotta be tough. And nowadays I'm like, why should we be tough, and why should we be the ones that are on their own in their struggles, when everyone struggles at some point in their lives, and everyone needs the helping hand or supportive kind words, even if it's just a hug, a smile, 2 words in an online comment, anything that can express some sort of support and kindness and making you feel that you are not alone in this. I think we need it as people, as human beings. And for so long, I did not think like that. I would try to help my friends and family when they needed help, but I think I wouldn't even be that good of a support person because I didn't really know what it's like to be supported that way, because I wouldn't want people to feel bad for me. And to tell you an actual story and not just say big words and no actual meatballs, I wanted to say no actual meatballs, meat content, no actual like substance, no actual substance. When I was still really sad and crying every day and being really depressed and thinking of everything very negatively, Kevin was there for me to just say it's okay how I feel, and never pressing me, never saying anything like just, you know, get on with it, just move on, just pick up yourself already. Not a single word like that. It was the opposite. It was that it's okay to be sad. It's okay what you're going through, and it's gonna take time. It's okay. I'm here to help you. Do you need a hug? Just in so many ways he would express that. First of all, I didn't have to force myself out of feeling sad. Yes, you don't want to be feeling sad, but it's needed sometimes to go through that phase, and then you can slowly get out of it, but not by forcing yourself, and especially not by others guilting you over how you feel. So it's really helpful when people understand, even if not fully what you feel and why you're going through it, but just they understand that it's gonna take time, and you're the only one that can tell when is it time to start, getting out of bed, to start having a shower. I didn't have a shower for 3 or 4 days, and I'm still not washing my hair. You know, like there's things that people just cannot like push you to do, because if they support you, they understand that you need time. And even the smallest things can be really difficult when you're down, when you're struggling. And it meant so much to me that he was like that. And it meant so much to me that when a friend of ours came over and I told Kevin, should I just stay in my room because I'm really sad and I don't want to make others sad. And I don't want to be masking either, because nowadays I'm trying to really be my authentic self, but I couldn't just pretend to be happy, and not even just happy. I couldn't pretend to be okay. I was not okay. And I told him this, that I think I should stay in my room because I'm just gonna bring people down. And he said, no, like you shouldn't feel bad for feeling bad. He's our friend, he will understand it too. And that's the first thing our friend said when he arrived, like, Anna, if I were sad, would you not want me to come over? And would you not want to talk to me? Of course you would. You would be there for me. We are here for you. You shouldn't feel bad for feeling bad. Like he said the same things as Kevin. And I'm like, goodness me, I have such good friends. Like, I'm so lucky. I'm so grateful for the people I have in my life, because I know not everyone gets this. This is a luxury that no one can pay for and no one can earn other than by meeting and bonding with the right people, by finding your crowd, by having the people in your life that you can really count on, that people that will have your back, the people that are not only there when you are cheering and when you are celebrating and when you are in your happy days, but they are there also when you're down on the floor and crying, and they are there to support you. And this is like, it helped me so much. And then when I showed up to work, and I posted a reel about this because a couple of days after was my first broadcast day after a while, and to be on camera and try not to break down and try to do my best when I'm not at my 100%, maybe I was at like a 30%. I'm gonna put here the reel because that was on the same day when I did the broadcast, and it meant so much to me. I've been struggling and feeling really down these past many days, and today was the first day that I was back on professional chess commentary on camera. I thought it was really hard. I felt like I'm a mess. I'm not myself. And the first hour I thought went really bad, and I said it to the team. I was apologizing how poorly I'm doing, and they told me, Anna, you are trying your best, and that's all we can ask for. Please know that we are here to support you, and you are doing everything you can. You are doing your best. And that meant so much to me, and I want to send this message to anyone and everyone who is struggling. I want to tell you that you are trying your best, and even if it might feel like you are not at 100% level in terms of your performance, in terms of the way you're showing up, but you're showing up as best as you can. And that's all anyone can ask from you. You are trying your best. I'm gonna keep trying my best too. Much love. Stay strong. And don't be hard on yourself. You are trying and doing your best. And because they were like that, and they supported me and they encouraged me, I actually started feeling better during the broadcast, and I actually started enjoying what I love the most in chess, doing commentary, giving instructive advice, helpful tips, educational content. I started feeling like myself, even if I wasn't at 100%, but it started building me up. It started that process, the healing process kept growing and continuing in a positive direction, thanks to Kevin, thanks to my friends, thanks to my family, thanks to my co-hosts, and thanks to my colleagues, and even like this, it took me a long time. So even if you have the most supportive people in your life, things still suck, things are still hard. I was still breaking down a lot of times during the day, and it would rain and it would be stormy, and I was like, thank goodness the weather is so shit, because this is exactly how I feel. And it was so hard to be around me. Like, I have no idea how people were okay being around me, but they were, and they were there for me even when I was like really in a bad place and saying things that I normally don't, seeing the world really negatively, and other times I would just be crying. And they say time heals, and time really is needed. And you can never force yourself out of things, you can never push too hard. At some point you will feel like you can make baby steps, and any baby step is fine, really. Even just starting to eat properly again, because I was not doing that. Having a shower, I was not doing that. Dressing up and not just wearing your PJs. PJs are so cozy though, but tiny baby steps in your day-to-day. When you start doing them, when you start with those baby steps, it can help you build up a little bit bigger steps and a little bit bigger steps. And then I finally felt like, okay, maybe I should stop listening to sad music, because it just makes me even sadder. Maybe I should just start listening to my favorite songs, and they will hype me up and make me feel better, and that helped. And then I would go outside more, because even if it's raining, it was still nice to get some fresh air and see the birds and see the autumn leaves, and that helped. Then I signed up for the Pilates class I used to go to, but I haven't gone in months, and that helped to exercise again, even if I didn't want to and I was in pain after 5 minutes. I was like, I'm not ready for this, but that helped. Talking to people that are going through difficulties too, talking to my friends who are going through the same pain, that helped. Reflecting on my emotions and feelings through these videos, and in a selfish way, by recording these videos, you're helping me. The comment section and the fact that I need to sit down and reflect and not hide, as I said, as I used to hide from emotions, that helped. And also just starting to accept what it is, because I know it took me a long time to get to this part of the video, but acceptance is key. Whether it's accepting those difficult feelings, or accepting that the person that you cared about is no longer with us, is no longer with you. It's really hard to accept that. And it still tears me up. And every time I see videos about Danya, it still tears me up. And here I am also talking about him and talking about the loss, and it still tears me up. But I got to accept, or try to accept, what it is, and also think of the positives. A friend of mine told me that when you lose someone, you don't lose them fully. They stay with you inside you. Sorry for tapping the microphone. That was meant to be my heart. They stay with you through the memories you had, through the videos you might have watched, through anything and everything that they touched, and those things remind you of them. My friend told me that everyone changes this world. Everyone leaves a mark. And the people that we love, the people that we care about, they leave a lot of fingerprints. They leave them in so many places. And it's a good thing in a way, because even if it's gonna make you and it's gonna make me emotional and tear up and cry and be sad, it also means that they touched you one way or the other. They continue living in your heart. They continue being with you. They continue being with me. And that is a beautiful thing in a way. And we should embrace that too and cherish it. That the memory of the people that we lose stays with us, lives with us, and continues to live on. And I think in the chess world, the memory of Danya Naroditsky, one of the kindest, purest grandmasters in the world ever to live, the most selfless, the most giving, the most caring, his memory will live on for so long. And that's the least, that his legacy, that his memory will live on and will be a bright light. And it should inspire us to be that kind too, to be the light, to be selfless, to be giving, to be caring, to make others feel special and valued. All the things that Danya did for others, to learn from that and carry that as his legacy and make it our traits too, make it the way we treat others. And to fight injustice, because I'm gonna pin that petition in the comments, and that's the least we can do. I hope there will be more action taken on that front, but this video is not about that. I will though pin the comment that I pin in every video, because it is important that this cannot happen again. Thank you for signing the petition if you do, and thank you for listening to this video. I think I rambled a lot and I feel like I had so many more things to say, but the emotions took over, and I guess in a way that's what these videos are. It's just me rambling about feelings. And this video, I really hope I can give you some hope of seeing also the healing process. As I said, I'm not through it, I'm in the midst of it, but I feel better, and I'm making baby steps, and more things start to help me, and more things click, and more things bring me joy, and they help me while I'm also trying to accept and process the loss and the sadness. But I'm never gonna accept the injustice. Petition in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next videos. I will try my best to be more like Danya, as Anna Kremling said, and be the light, or try to be the light, even if I'm not always that myself. But I want to be a positive impact in people's lives, and I want to bring positive change, even if it's to a small degree. I hope this video might help, and I'm gonna try to continue making positive content. Not toxic positive though. You gotta reflect on the bad things too, and you gotta embrace and feel the tough and difficult emotions too. Remember, that takes courage, and you are brave, you're courageous, and you are doing your best. Remember that. You're trying your best, and that's all anyone can ask from you. That's all I can ask from you, and I'm so proud of you. I see you in the comment section, and I hope to see you in a future video. I might try to post some of my old videos that I did and record before I broke down, but I didn't feel like posting them earlier was right. Maybe now or soon, I don't know. It's my birthday, by the way. Let me get some pity birthday wishes in the comments. No, pity is not the right word, but yeah, say happy birthday to me if you made it this far in the video. And I see you in the next video.